Oh my god, look, it's another video and it's only been a week. I know, right? Anyway, so I have a vlog today. And what's really depressing is that it's been raining outside since Saturday. Today's Monday, and it's gonna rain tomorrow. That's 4 days in a row of rain. That's not cool. I don't really like the rain. I mean, I have friends that like the rain. But to tell you the truth, it just makes me feel like really pathetic. I'm not sure why, but I feel like I'm like really obnoxious on rainy days because I don't do anything. I don't know. So, anyway, today I was going to talk about writing. And, alright. I don't know why, but I discovered I was good at writing poetry when I was in 5th grade. And there was a poetry writing contest, and the librarian loved it. And she said, "What is it about?" I said, "I don't know." And basically, ever since then, I've been writing poetry. And I sure could get some of that. Anyway, I'll share some with you in a second. And yeah, so my poem was published, and it's actually in a book. I mean, it's a children's book. But I mean, in the end, I mean, it's still published. I still have a poem published. Like, that's awesomely cool. Okay, so I'm gonna get that, and I'll be right back. The pages smell really weird. Where's my name? 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 Oh my god, look, I got it! Page 184. Wait, did I read that, like, wrong? I read it dyslexically. 148. Okay, here it is. Okay, right. It is called One Day or Another. I haven't read it for a really long time, so excuse me if it's stupid. Here we go! One day or another, I will ask you a question and ask you if the light is still shining at the end of the tunnel. One day or another, a flower will blossom and cows will laughter. One day or another, all of it will change, and our lives will stay together forever. Wow, that is good. I would mostly write these during, like, class when I was bored, and then they made me depressed. So these are all not happy poems. They're more so depressing. I don't know if I can really write happy poetry. But here are 3 of them. Here we go. They're really short. They're absolutely, like, tiny little. They're little tiny poems. And some of them are longer. I have longer poems, but here we go. Up we go, together we fly, falling slowly into your eyes. Find the horizon so we can share the same life up in the air. I don't know what that one's about. And finally, burn up in flames the papers we wrote, memories gone from the way it looks. So this is one I wrote for English class last year. Because we had to write poetry last year. And she was like, made us edit it. I thought it was really good when I started it, and I think this is my original copy. So this is called Soft Dreams of Worthless Words, and I think it's pretty good. But, you know, you could tell me I'm wrong. Lying down to rest my head, falling into an ocean of dreams. Things that I thought were not important come to taunt me. The useless words that have no meaning, no impact on my life. So why do I even dream, despite all these worthless nights, drifting away on a worthless ocean of hope, of dreams, of hope, of memories. This is one I wrote, I think, in 6th grade, and it was personification of a candle. And the funny thing is my teacher that year, because I had her for the next 2 years and she loved me then, but my teacher that year really hated me. And when I wrote this and I read it, because I thought it was pretty good. When I read it, she was like, "Wow, that's really good." Like, she, you know, expected me to write some little crap or something stupid, because I, like, was goofing off, but no, I can write poetry. Anyways, here we go. It's called Candle Pope. The match is struck, a flicker of light, a spark of hope. The candle long, lean, with a flickering, dancing flame. At first it's happy, but as the wax drips down, the tears begin. Its life is so short, no happiness can be. So why even strike the match of pain and misery? This one I wrote in English class last year. And I liked it so much, but I didn't want people to hear it in my class. So, the words you speak make history. As you whisper words, I can hardly breathe. So when you left, I was lost. Uncle Sam stole you from me, and now I'm still searching for a meaning. Oh, someone just said, hey! Last one. Okay. It is on a sheet of really emo ones, but it's like right in the center, and it's a good one. Falling down to the ground, lift me up on your wings. I can do most anything. I'm writing a story. It is called Looking Under. I'm not going to specifically tell you what it's about. I hope to get it published one day, and I hope it gets made into a movie. And I'll tell you the main gist of it. It's a love story, and it's about a girl on drugs, which is, anyway. One other thing to talk about today. This is totally not depressing or anything. When I was younger, I just remember this, and I was like, ooh, I should really add this to my blog. Should really add this to my blog. Anyways, it was that when I was younger, one thing I hate is warm drinks, like warm soda. My brother forgot to put root beer, which isn't what I'm drinking, put more in the fridge, so they're warm. And he does this like all the time, and I freaking want to punch him. Anyway, calm down. So, all of a sudden, I remembered when I was younger, I hated cold things, and I would make my babysitter or my mom or whoever was there at the time, I would make them warm my drink in the microwave. I was such a weird little kid, and I remember my babysitter saying one time, why do you want your drinks warm? And I told her, this was my theory. Listen to my theory of why I didn't like cold things. They tasted like poles. What?